You cannot argue that there is no such thing as supply and demand when it comes to housing in the country.
I never said that, Drew. Stop strawman. I've never said. I absolutely don't.
You act like it doesn't matter.
And you're flipping out because you can't make a specific refutation to the literature, which has overwhelmingly documented this issue, including Cameron Murray, who has said that housing supply isn't a primary issue. Molamia Mesler has said that immigration has a statistically significant but a negligible impact on house prices. You haven't made specific refutations to their methodology, to their findings. All you've invoked is a paper that I didn't even reference. It isn't even funded by the Property Council.
Do you think that the First Fleet had a right to come and set up in Australia?
Say again, sir?
Do you think that the First Fleet...
It's a misdirection. It's a misdirection. Come on, Drew. Provide me a refutation to these papers. Provide me a refutation to these papers. Provide me a refutation of these papers that are consistent with the finding in the literature broadly.
Do you have an answer to the question? Come on, Drew.
Come on, Drew.
Tell us whether the First Fleet...
Give me a refutation of the overwhelming consensus in the academic literature about this question.
Do you think Australia should exist as a country?
Drew, why can't you answer? Why can't you provide your refutation?
Do you think Australia should be colonized?
Why can't you provide? Why do you have to pivot to all these other things?
European colonization of Australia was a good or a bad thing?
I feel bad for your audience. So you can't provide specific.
Do you think that it was a good or a bad thing?
Body of literature that disagrees with
European colonization of Australia was a good or a bad thing.
You have to pivot to these things. You have to pivot to make
a bad thing. Please, Adu.
There's nothing to do with the points I've made.
You're for freedom of movement, but you're against colonization. How does that work?
Drew, that has nothing to do with the points I've just made. Where is your refutation of Molamia Mesler? Where is your refutation of Cameron Murray?
You just go, why don't you cite 50 autistic studies?
Is that what they are? They're just autistic studies. You clearly haven't read these papers. You haven't even read Cameron Murray's work. You haven't read Cameron Murray's work. Your friend. I feel bad for Cameron Murray.
You haven't read his work.
I've read his work. I've read his book. I've read his papers.
You don't have to be a PhD level economist to argue about these issues.
I'm not a PhD level economist, Drew.
Okay, then shut the fuck up.
What is specifically your refutation of these papers, their methodology, their findings, whatever, right? That say that immigration has a statistically significant but a negligible impact on house prices.
What do you think should be?
What is your refutation of Cameron Murray, who says that housing supply isn't the primary issue of the housing crisis, and in fact we have an abundance of housing in this country?